students, now question number 5th and 6th are very important. Mark it very important. First I'll start with your 5th question. Now it is like a very simple question. You can see that we have equal to sign, right? Two equal to sign. So at a time I can take only one equal to sign. So here students, you can see that there are two equal to sign, but at a time we can take definitely only one equal to sign. So can I take 1 and 2? The answer is no. Reason because both the cases they are variables. Can you see the third part, root 8 square, there is no variable. That means I can take only one equal to sign, they all are equal. So I'll take first when this equal to this, and second case with this equal to this, and both the cases when I'll get the value of m and n. So here first is 4 raised to 2m equals to root 8 ka square. Obviously, as I've told you earlier also, whenever you square any root, the root sign disappears and the answer is only 2. So root 8 ka square is nothing but your 8. So what is 4? 2 ka square, and this is 2 ka cube. So 2 raised to 4m is 2 cube. Base is the same. So 4m is 3. So n is 3 upon 4. Same to same over here. Now the second part, cube root of 16, I can write it as root 8 ka square is 8. So students, here this is 2 raised to 4, root is 3, minus 6 upon n, and 8 is nothing but 2 cube. 3 1s are, 3 2s are. So what I'm left, 4 2s are minus 8 upon n, and this is 2 cube. Bases are same, therefore minus 8 upon n is 3. So n is minus 8 upon 3. Mixed fraction is minus 2 upon 3 is n. So n ka value is 3 upon 4 and n is minus 2 upon 3. Now question number 6. Again very important. Students, again I have given you a simple thing that either will be having what, 2 terms or more than 2 terms. For 2 terms I will take each term on the other side, and for more than 2 terms we will just see that in case if the base has a power as variable. So now here you can see this is one term, second term, and they both are on the either side, no problem. Here there is 1, 2, and they are on the same side. So obviously first I will send this on the other side. When I take this, the first thing what I will do, I will send this term on the other side. First I will solve this term. So this is nothing but 32 is nothing but 2 raised to 5. What is the root? Nothing is written, that is 2x divided by 2 raised to y plus 1. And 1 means what I told you? 1 means you can take your choice ka base. Just take the power as 0. So instead of 1, I don't want 1. I want the base as 2. I can take 2 and the base will be 0. So here, now the bases are same. Division sign, I will subtract, and it's 2 raised to 0. So now 2 5 by 2x minus y minus 1 equals to 2 raised to 0. Bases are same. So 5 upon 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So now students, LCM 5x minus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. So 5x minus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. 2 zeros is 0. So last 5x minus 2y equals to 2, and this is equation 1. Now 8 raised to y minus 16. I have told you students that first I will send this over here. Now this is nothing but 2 ka cube, and this is 2 raised to 4, and outside the bracket I will take the LCM of the power, that is 2, 8 minus x. 2 1s are, 2 2s are. So now 2 raised to 3y and 2. Outside the bracket there is 8 minus x. 16 minus 2x. Bases are same. Always try to get your x is positive. The x will come on this side. It will be 2x plus 3y equals to 16. Equation 1, equation 2. So now students, in standard 8, we have done that when there are two variables and two equations, we can solve them with simultaneous equation. So I'll just do a small brush up for this. Here, if I am to use simultaneous equation, what I'll do, I'll make any one particular variable का coefficient same. Either x का coefficient same or y का coefficient same. I'll go for the y because they already have opposite sign. So what is the LCM for 2 and 3? 6. So here, what I have to multiply to get 6? 3 and here to get 6 into 2. That means the whole equation you have to multiply by 3 and the whole equation multiply by 2. So 3 5s are 15x minus 6y equals to 6, and here 4x plus 6y equals to 32. Equation 3, the equation number will change because there are 1 and 2. After multiplication become 3 and 4. But students, here what I have done is just one variable, right? That coefficient I will definitely make it same, and we will definitely go for what the one which is opposite sign, it will be easy for us to cancel. So here 2 and 3 ka LCM was 6, and therefore I have taken what 2 humbles are 6 and 3 humbles are 6. So now you can see that in this both equation 6 is same. So if I add equation 1 and 2, 6 will go. So what is left? 19x is 38. So x will be 2. Now put x equal to 2 in the smallest equation which you find. So obviously they are the biggest. Smallest I see it's 1. So first equation is 5x minus 2y is 2. I'll put the value of x. So 10 minus 2y is 2. 8 equals to 2y. Therefore y is 4. So answer is x is 2 and y is 4. Done. So question 5 and 6 mark it very, very important. Now let's start with question number 7. Question 7, students, we have to prove. That means this prove, that means I always told you that whenever we are proving this is the LHS and this is the RHS, we have to prove it's equal. It's not equal. We have to prove that it's equal. So first I will take LHS. Base the same. So now here B minus C, B plus C minus A. Students are understanding base the same. Then division form. So I have taken A minus B. Here A plus B minus C, B minus C, B plus C minus A, and here C minus A into C plus A minus B. This is the LHS. So now students, just you have to multiply the brackets and get the answer. That is x A into A plus B minus C minus B into A plus B minus C. Then x B into B plus C minus A minus C into B plus C minus A, and last is x C into C plus A minus B minus A into C plus A minus B. So x A into A is A square plus AB minus AC minus AB minus B square plus BC, x B square plus BC minus AB minus BC minus C square plus AC, x C square plus AC minus BC minus AC minus A square plus AB. So bases are again same. X A square plus AB minus AC minus AB minus B square plus BC. If the bases are same and dot means multiplication, that means you have to add the powers. So plus B square plus BC minus AB minus BC minus C square plus AC plus C square plus AC minus BC minus A square plus AB. So now students, we just see A square minus A square will get cut, plus AB minus plus AB minus AB will get cut, minus AB plus AB will get cut, minus AC plus AC minus B square plus B square plus BC minus BC plus BC minus BC minus C square plus C square plus AC minus AC. Everything cancels. So obviously something, if you minus A square minus A square, the answer is 0. So if you subtract everything, the answer will be 0. N raised to 0 is 1, which is nothing but your RHS, and hence proved. Again you have to write this question up and then say it's proved. Now the second question, I'll do it over here. So here X, what is the LHS? X AB minus AC upon X BA minus BC divided by X X BC and X AC raised to AC. You cannot write LHS LHS together because you have proved this. So now again there's a division and the bases are same. So obviously, as I have told you earlier also, when there's a division we have to minus, then BA minus BC divided by X raised to BC minus AC. So when I'll solve this, I'll get AB minus AC minus BA plus BC divided by X BC minus AC. So AB and AB will cancel. Now again students, you can see again the bases are same and there's a division sign. Bases are same. So again subtraction, minus AC plus BC minus BC minus AC. So X raised to minus AC plus BC minus BC plus AC. Again X raised to 0 is 1, and hence that equals to RHS. So then you can just write the question and say it's proved. Question number 7 also is done. Yes, students, question number 8. They have given us A raised to X is B, B raised to Y equal to C, C raised to Z equals to A. And we have to prove that X, Y, Z equals to 1. Very, very simple. What's the first thing you have given? A raised to X is B. Now, do you have a value for A? Yes, we have a value for A. A is nothing but C raised to Z. That means in place of A, can you write C raised to Z? Yes, I can. Equals to B. So I got C raised to XZ equals to B. Now, do you have a value for C? Yes, we have. C is nothing but B raised to Y. So in place of C, we write B raised to Y. XZ equals to B raised to 1. So now, B X Y Z equals to B raised to 1. Can you see? We have the same common base. Combine the powers. So X Y Z equals to 1. So simply what I have done, I have just taken the first thing what they have given. Then I just said that what is the value for A? C raised to Z. I have substituted C raised to Z. Then C. What's the value for C? B raised to Y. And the bases are same. X Y Z equals to 1. Now here, question 9 and 10 are almost same. They have given us A raised to X equals to B raised to Y equals to C raised to Z, and also they have given us B square equals to AC. Then prove that Y equals to 2xz upon x plus z. So students over here, whenever they have given us certain thing equal which does not have the common base, take that as K. Why? Because I am making now everything equal to what K. So I can get everything in terms of K. So here A raised to X equals to K. I want to find the value for A. So in case if I have A square equals to 9, the value for A will be 3. Because simply you just say square root. So whatever is the power, if you take a root, you will get the answer for the A. For example, if you have A square, the root is nothing but, students, 1 upon 2. So this 2 will get cancelled. So when you take a root, square root means 1 upon 2. Cube root means 1 upon 3. So similarly here, what power do we have? X. So taking x root. X root means 1 upon x equals to k 1 upon x. Similarly, that means the value for A is nothing but k 1 upon x. Similarly, find the value for B also now. So B raised to Y equals to K, taking Y root, so into Y, 1 upon Y. So the value for B is K 1 upon Y. And last is C raised to Z is K. So taking z root, so C is k 1 upon z. So now students, I have the value for a, b, c. Just now I have to see what is given to me. B square is equal to AC. I'll substitute the values. What is B? K 1 upon y raised to 2. What is A? K raised to 1 upon x into C. C is K 1 upon z. So K 2 upon y is K 1 upon x plus 1 upon z. Why? Because the bases are same and multiplication sign. So now K 2 upon y is K. If I leave the LCM, I get xz, z plus x. Bases are same. 2 upon y equals to x plus z upon xz. Now I want what? I want y equals to something. That means I do not want any number with y. So first this 2 I get on this side. So here it is a numerator. So obviously this will become 1 upon y equals to x plus z, and this 2 will come down as 2xz. Now I want only y, not 1 upon y. So in case if I want to make only y, I have to reciprocal. So for reciprocal become y equals to reciprocal obviously on both the sides 2xz upon x plus z, and hence we can say it's proved. Done. So students, what I have done, I have just found over here the value of what? Each and everything as what in terms of k, because the bases are not same. So once you get the value for a, b, c, I have substituted the values, and then afterwards accordingly whatever I want, I have just gone for that. So question number 9 is done, and question number 10 is also same. So now students, again you can see, again the bases are not same. So again I have to go for that only. Take 5 raised to minus p. Why do this? Because I want to get everything in a same particular term. That means the common term is k for them now. So 5 raised to minus p is equals to k. There in that case it was a raised to x equals to y. Let us say so, k. So now if I want to take an x root, I will take 1 upon x. As well as positive, I have taken positive. Here students, you can see same to same, but negative is there. So 5 raised to minus p into minus 1 upon p is equal to k raised to minus 1 upon p, because your minus was there. So minus will get cancelled, p will get cancelled, and 5 ka value is k raised to minus 1 upon p. Similarly 4 raised to minus q is what students? K. So 4 raised to minus q into minus 1 upon q is k raised to minus 1 upon q. So 4 is equals to k minus 1 upon q. So 5 ka answer we got, 4 ka answer we got, and last is now 20 raised to r. So now here is positive, so I will take positive only. So 20 equals to k 1 upon r. So now as of now students, you can see we have the value of 5, 4 and 20. Now students, what is 20 actually? 20 is nothing but 5 into 4. So instead of 20 you can write like this, 5 into 4 is k 1 upon r. What's the value for 5? K raised to minus 1 upon p into k raised to minus 1 upon q equals to k 1 upon r. So k minus 1 upon p, obviously multiplication, then plus minus 1 upon q equals to k 1 upon r. Bases are same. Bases are same. So minus 1 upon p minus 1 upon q is 1 upon r. I want everything positive, so everything will go on this side, and hence it's proved equals to 0. Now question number 11. Let's show that x plus y plus 2 equals to 0. So now students, again the same thing. Here we know that we have one term, second term. So here you get certain value of n, raised to some power, n to some power, and then we'll compare n bases are same, compare the powers. N bases are same, compare their powers. So now just see how to do. M plus n the whole raised to minus 1, that means 1 upon m plus n. And here it's only 1 upon n plus 1 upon n equals to m raised to. Here I can write this because I want to prove this with this. I have to show this. So I just say I write it together only. Now here, if I take LCM inside the bracket, I get mn n plus m equals to n raised to x, n raised to y. So m plus n cut. What is left? 1 upon mn, m raised to x, n raised to y. So now obviously I want m and here it's 1 upon n, reciprocal. So m raised to minus 1, n raised to 1. There is no power, so obviously I can take it as what 1. And now m raised to minus 1, n raised to minus 1, the m raised to x and n raised to y. If I compare n, what is the value for x? Minus 1. And the value for y will be also minus 1. So with this, students, at least you now know that we have the value for x and y. Now what is the LHS? X plus y plus 2. What is x? Minus 1. What is y? Minus 1 plus 2. So minus 1 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0, which is nothing but your RHS, and hence true. Done. Question number 12 now. Again you can see that we have two terms. Each term on either of the side, I can definitely make the bases same and solve the further part. 5 raised to x plus 1. What is 25, students? 5 square x minus 2. So 5x plus 1 is 5 raised to 2x minus 4. Everyone, students? No questions till here? So now here what I do? Bases are same. So comparing their powers, x equals to 5. Now, obviously I have got the value for x, but we don't want to find x, we have to find the value for this. So now the value is 3x raised to minus 3 into 2 raised to 3 minus x. 3, what is x? 5. So 3 square into 2 raised to minus 2. 3 square is 9. Reciprocal 1 upon 2 square. That is 9 upon 4. Hence 2 1 upon 4 is the answer. So now question number 12 also done. Now we left the last question ka first 3 part. Question 14 ka 4th, 5th, 6th are already done. Now it's first, second and third. So this first and second will start right now. So again, 4 raised to x. I can take 4 as 2 ka base. X minus 1 into, what is 0.55 upon 10? 3 minus 2x equals to 1 upon 2 ka cube raised to minus x. So now here, students, 2 raised to 2x minus 2 into. Now it's 1 upon 2. I want 2 as the base, so I have to definitely reciprocal. There is nothing over here, this 1. So it will go up. It will come 2 raised to minus 1. And outside bracket is 3 minus 2x equals to. Again, I want 2 only, students, over here. So when this will go up, it will become what? Minus 3 minus x. Now here, 2 raised to 2x minus 2 into 2 raised to minus 3x plus 2x equals to 2 raised to 3x. Minus to minus is plus. So bases are same now. Here the 2, the 2x minus 2 plus minus 3x, sorry, it's 3 only, plus 2x equals to 2 raised to 3x. So 2x minus 2 minus 3 plus 2x is 2 raised to 3x. 2x plus 2x is 4x minus 5 is 2 raised to 3x. Bases are same. So x is 5 is the answer. 4x minus 3x and x is 5. 14 the second. Very simple. a raised to 6x plus 10, a raised to 4x equals to a raised to 8x plus 12. So bases are same. 6 plus 4 is 10x plus 10 is a raised to 8x plus 12. Therefore, as the bases are same, 10x plus 10 is 8x plus 12. So 2x is 2. Therefore, x is 1. So the last and the final third part. Here, 81 is 3 raised to 4. 3 upon 4 minus, this is 2 raised to 5 into minus 2 upon 5 plus x into half raised to minus 1. Anything raised to 0 is 1, student. 4 will get cancelled. Now here 3 raised to q minus. To make this positive, obviously this positive I have reciprocal, so this will be 2 raised to 5 into 2 upon 5. Again, make it positive, it will be 2 raised to 1 into 1 is 1 only, 2 raised to 1 into 2 raised to 1 into 1 is 2 raised to 1 only, it goes 27. 3 cube is 27 minus 2 ka square plus 2 into x is 2x is 27. So 27 will go there, it will become minus 27, 27 get cut. So now minus 4 will go there, plus 4, therefore x is 2. Now we have finished exercise B also.